Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum 6th class. Miss Samra here. Students, today we are going to start our second chapter, Life and Living Things, page number 16. Students, I am going to give you a basic concept about life and living things. Life is the ability to grow and change. Anything that change living process of a person. Another definition of life is the period of time when a person is alive, means the whole lifespan of a human or any living thing is called life. Students, how can we justify that one thing is living or non-living? By saying that having life in them. If a thing have life in it, it means this is living thing. For example, plants and animals. Students, plants and animals may look very different from each other, but they all have one significant thing in common. They are all alive, means having life in them. Now question is that how can we identify living things? How can we say that this thing is living or non-living? We can say that because living things have certain characteristics, means life processes. Students, they carry out same life processes, but they do not all do these things exactly in the same way. Students, just look at this first page of your chapter. In this picture, you can see that these living things are not same, but they are alive. An animal, cat, this is plant. A cat moves very quickly when it chases a mouse, as we all know that, and a plant grows well when sunlight moves towards it. Now, a new word to all of you is biologist. It means a person or scientist that works with the study of biology. A person or scientist that works with biology. Biology is the branch of science that deals with living things. It is a science study of living things. Study of living things is just known as the biology. Now students, mark blank number 1. Dash, try to find out more about life and living things by studying animals and plants. Answer, biologist. Students, the next topic is life processes on page number 17. Next topic, life processes. Students, all living things have 7 characteristics and processes. First, feed, means food eating process of a animal. Grow, to become larger in size and height, etc. Third, excretion. Excretion means the process of passing out waste material out of the body related to digestive system. Fourth, move, to go from one position or place to another. Fifth, respond, to react or say, do something. Reproduce, to produce same individual. Respiration, energy production process in an animal or a plant is known as respiration. Students, blank number 2. Animals dash to produce energy and to grow. Feed. We all know that animals use food to produce energy and they eat other living things, but plants make their own food by photosynthesis. Third blank, animals only grow. Grow means to become larger in size until they reach a certain height, but plants, however, grow continuously throughout their lives. Fourth blank is the removal of waste from the body is called excretion related to digestive system or any other things, means all living things produce waste such as carbon dioxide and water. Fifth blank, animals dash by using their legs, wings or fins. Students, we know that all animals have different body parts for the movement. Humans and animals use legs for the movement and birds use wings, fishes use fins. Plants move by growing towards away from something towards sunlight. Blank number 6. Animals use sense organs such as eyes and ears to respond. We have 5 sense organs: sight, seeing, smelling, touching. What is going on around them? Answer: respond. But plants do not have sense organs, but they can still react by growing towards light. Students, all living things reproduce by produced same individuals like their cells. All living things must dash to replace those that die, reproduce. Blank number 7. Blank number 8. Energy is released from food in a process called respiration. Living things need energy to grow, move, and enable the body to work properly, as we all know that. Students, as we know that plants cannot move from one place and other place just like a animal, but they grow, but they move towards a stimulus, and we call it as a tropism. If a plant responds towards the light, means sunlight, then it is phototropism. Blank number 9. And if plant moves towards the water, then it is hydrotropism. Students, test your self questions on page number 18, and the answers are: question number 1. Suggest why animal needs to move quickly. Animal needs to move quickly to catch its prey. Question number 2. Why do animals eat food? Animals feed to produce energy and to grow. Third question. What use is made of the energy released during respiration? This energy is used to grow, to move, and respond. Fourth question. Name one thing that plant excrete. Plants excrete carbon dioxide. Fifth question. A car moves taking fuel. Explain the answer. Question on book. Answer is: a car is not a living thing because it is not made of cells, so it doesn't grow. Thank you. Students, the next topic is cells. Page number 19. Dear students, all living things are made up of cell. Means cell is the structural and functional unit of a body. A cell have two types. One is unicellular and other multicellular. Students, some living organisms are made up of only one type of cell. Uni mean one. So we call it as a unicellular organisms, and other organisms are made up of millions of cells. These are called multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms like bacteria and multicellulars are plants and animals. Dear students, these cells are microscopic. Microscopic means they are very teeny and can only be seen by using a microscope. These cells are microscopic. You can't see it with your naked eye, means your normal eye. So we use a microscope to see the internal structure of the cells. Now, what is microscope? Microscope is a device used to producing much larger view of a small object. It's a device. Dear students, when you look at an object through the microscope, the object appears larger because the microscope magnifies what you see. Magnifies means become larger, the view. Dear students, the most commonly used microscope is called light microscope because it uses light to illuminate the object. Okay students, the blank number 10 of your this chapter is all living things are made up of one or more dash cells. On your book you can see that two type of cells, unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular means organisms made up of only one cell, and multicellular millions of cells join together to make an organism. Students, cells are microscopic, only seen by microscope, because microscope magnifies what you see, and the most commonly used microscope is light microscope because it uses light to illuminate the objects. The next point is using a light microscope means how can we use a microscope to magnify the object. Students, now you have to understand the parts of a light microscope. First, eyepiece lens, a lens from which you can see the whole slide. Objective lenses, there are 3 objective lenses. Then stage on which a glass slide can place. This is diaphragm, mirror, stage clips. These are the stage clips that hold the slide. Students, these are the focusing knobs that adjust the distance between the stage and objective lens. Students, first we put the glass slide on a microscope, usually covered with the cover slip. It is made up of glass. Then this slide is placed on the stage and held in places with the stage clips. And here is the hole that allows light to pass through this source. Now diaphragm. This diaphragm allows the light, how many light to pass through these holes. More light is required or less light is required. Now students, light passes from these objective lenses and the eyepiece lenses towards your eye. Here you can place your eye to look the slide or any object. Now focus knobs. Students, these knobs adjust the distance between the objective lens and the stage. From this knob you can close the objective lens towards the stage, and these focusing knobs can create clear image of the object. This is an important point that light microscope usually have more than one objective lens. For example, this light microscope have more than one objective lenses, 1, 2 and 3, and these lenses are arranged in a turret. It is a device that holds several lenses at a time, which can be rotated so that you can use lenses with different magnifications to look an object. Magnification means the larger appearance of an object when it is seen through a microscope. Dear students, different objective lenses have different magnification powers, like x5, its mean power 5, x10, x20 and x40. But the eyepiece lens is usually x10. Students, if the eyepiece magnification is x10 and the objective lens magnification x20, eyepiece magnification x10 and objective lens magnification x20, then the total magnification is x200, 10 into 20, then total magnification x200. Total magnification is 200 times x200. Blank number 12, and dash achieve a much higher magnification than a light microscope. Electron microscope. It is another type of microscope that uses stream of electrons to see the object instead of light. So electron microscope. Now dear students, look at this. This is an common microscope, light microscope. You can see that it is a eyepiece lens from where you can see any object that is placed on the glass slide. Now these are the objective lenses. You can see that here are 3 objective lenses of different magnification power. These are focusing knobs that adjust the distance between stage and objective lenses. This is the stage on which glass slide we can place with a cover slip, and this is the hole from where light passes through it. In the last, here we can place a mirror. So it's a light microscope.